Welcome back, everyone, to the world of the MHC, where we are exploring the seed of the April MHC. But instead of ooh, but instead of running the MHC challenge, we are looking at the world under the 1.17 snapshot, and it looks like I have finally found a significant cave here. That's good timing. And let's see what we've got around here. It looks like we've got a mixture of, we're at level 9, so we have this mixture of deep slate and stone, which you can get between 0 and 16 under the latest snapshot. This is, I think, the week 13 snapshot, and see what we have down here. It looks like we're starting to find something interesting. Now I'm at a level where should be able to find iron, but that and maybe gold, but that some other things will be rare, such as ooh, well, coal is going to be rare because now we're getting a bit too low for coal, but we have plenty of stuff where we could find here. We could find redstone, lapis. I think should be around in this area. Oh, speaking of lapis, I have just found some right there. And is this? I think that might be iron. Because I'm not too sure of the new look for iron in the latest. Yeah, oh, that's deep slate iron ore. Okay, because we're in. Yeah, so it looks even stranger because it's not only. Actually, if I've got this. Now, while I really am not in great need of lapis, and hold on, this is. Oh, you're saying that a golden pickaxe doesn't give you anything when you mine for lapis. Okay, fine. I suppose that's a good lesson to have. Why in the world then do you need a golden fortune pick if you can't mine lapis with it? I mean, really, sounds like it'd be pretty useless in that case. But finding some iron because I only found 3 pieces earlier in there. So I think this is more of the level where we're going to find iron under 1.17 instead of the usual heights we had before. I think you start seeing it in the old heights, but it's unlikely you'll find. Oh, finally some gold. All right, good. And on there, so we got all sorts of little things there. I was hoping it would be a nice, interesting one of those big, large, interesting caverns, but it was a nice place to get some resources, but it's certainly not one of those huge caverns that you're going to see all over the place in 1.7. Maybe not all over the place. Well, it looks like it goes a little bit further than I thought it did. Not too sure about using deep slate as scaffolding though, because stuff is a little bit harder to mine than the regular stone is. Then let's head down. Well, it wasn't the optimal way of doing it, but I guess that worked. All right, so let's head this way. Anything else I could find around here? That's where I came from. That's where I did. So that's what this cave is like. I did get some resources, 2 gold ore. Actually, I think they say that sometimes things can more strategically go together. So I probably should do a little bit more digging in this area, just in case there are more things that are grouped here. Now, I suspect that there will also find some occasional isolated pockets. It's also a possibility, but I think they said there's an increased chance that things will spawn near each other. But it looks like that this is not the case for that particular item. So let's leave that behind for the moment. Let's see. There is some. All right, the lichen in there. Oh, yes. In order to pick up the lichen, I found out between episodes that I'm going to need shears in order to get that. So I'm not going to grab that yet because I don't have any shears because I just got right now enough iron in order to do something with it because right now I have 18 copper and 6 iron ore. Okay, that's not a huge amount of the stuff, but it is certainly better than none, which is what I had before. Let's head ouch, 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 ouch. Let's head back up here and into my little area here. Now, should I move operations downward or should I just stay around here? I have to think on that. Meanwhile, I could do that. And we can also get some gold. Do it that way. And decide where exactly I want to settle. Because, well, I want to settle in a large cave, see if I can find one. And maybe find some of the new mobs or something like that, which you could now find because they did add a couple of new mobs. Well, okay, I won't find goats here, obviously, because goats will be in the mountains. Maybe if I explore everything out, I could find some goats later on. Now, do I want to... oh, yes. Where's the... Oh, I can't find it now. Ooh. I just thought there's something I want to do something with this fire, and I thought, oh, I didn't have it before. And now that I remembered I got something here, I can't remember what it was. I probably did it within the other furnace. Never mind. There you go. I now have 6. All right, get some shears so that I could see about that glow stuff. Well, I really have nothing to do with the clock. Well, I could. Well, I've got 1 piece of redstone, so if I could find 2 more gold, I could try creating something with that. Now, is this a good? Let's see. What is the ideal height? Now, it turns out that 16 is a good height for iron. I know that's usually what you associate with diamonds. That's just where diamonds begin, but diamonds become better and better and better as you go deeper and deeper and deeper. So maybe I could go and try to find some diamonds because that's something that would be potentially useful. And it also might lead me into some caves here. So I think this might be a good level though in order to look for caves. And this level I'm at right now, I think will still be decent. Well, maybe not decent for coal, because the trouble with coal is coal gets pretty scarce as you go down, and the coal tends to be in the higher levels. Now, we didn't have any mountains in what I saw before. No mountains at all. Right, because we had the forest, we had the desert, we had that plains area, but no mountains. Now, I could, of course, go looking for mountains and then maybe find some places where I could look for some coal and maybe some emeralds. And once I have coal and emeralds, I could also perhaps find some goats because they just added goats into the game. If I am going to be going up and down here, I really should give myself a little extra headroom because my head hurts every time I come down here. Keeping on banging the head down upon the ground there. All right, there you go. So maybe I'll just do a little bit more digging, and if I find anything interesting, then I can return, right? Actually, got a better idea. I am going to go up to 16, partly because that's a little bit more the ideal level for finding iron, which is a really useful thing to get. And the other reason, so I won't have to deal with all this deep slate, because deep slate is nice and new, but is also a real pain to dig. So I'm going to come around right here and start some mining, and I will be back as soon as I find anything interesting. And it looks like interesting means water in this case. I wonder if I found an aquifer or if I found something else. Well, let's see. Ooh. Well, this is definitely an aquifer. How am I going to get around in here? Oh, it looks like you occasion. Oh, right, we have some dripstone here. I mean, yeah, they added a few things, and they don't have everything all finished up yet, of course. But they are starting to add various things into the game as they slowly work on this update. Now, is there a way that I'm going to be getting up around here? Oh, there's a glow squid. Yeah, I think I saw a glow squid under here. Now, unfortunately, there's this whole thing about needing to breathe. That could be a bit of a pain. Ooh, I'm surely going to get lost in all of this. Whew. Or drowned, most likely. Oh, I got a glowstone ink sac. All right. Well, apparently that glow squid got itself killed. So they are as stupid as regulars. That's okay. Well, seeing the current situation, if I have anything I can do in order to get some more coal, it would be nice. I'm trying to see if I can. All right, there you go. I'm hoping that I'm able to find a place to stand on is what I'm trying to do. All right, there you go. Now, what do I want to do? Oh, yes, there is this coal right over there. And unfortunately, I ran out of torches. Now, I think the glow squid just gives us glowing ink or something like that. I'm going to have to find a place to put inventory. Ah, all right. I can see. I can see. You can see. You can see. All right. So here is coal. Not an ideal level for coal, but I'll take it. I'll take it. There you go. I take any coal that I can get. Oh, there you go. Now, good. Now let's get this here. Because I need coal. And it's probably going to be pretty rare down this low. Let's see. Now, glow squid, I presume that this gives you... No, okay, the ink sacs aren't used for any type of dye or anything like that, so I guess you just use it. I'm not exactly sure what you use glow squid ink for at the moment, but there it is. And I have got a full inventory, unfortunately. Well, I could at least deal with that by getting rid of that, and I could also use a few more. So let's leave me with 8 pieces of coal. And now we could, okay, look at this place. And it looks like you can get, uh, is that what I think it is? It's hard to see those things because it is dark. And it looks like there's more coal. I was expecting not to find coal at this level all that much, but I'm glad that I was wrong in that. It looks like I am going to be needing another iron pickaxe soon. Every piece of coal I can get. Because stuff is rare down here. Now, let's see, what do we got? We've got a pretty deep cave all around here. Now, we don't have wardens or anything like that in the game yet. But we certainly have plenty of other nasties around, like creepers and skeletons and all sorts of things like that that can give you a bad day. Because this is Minecraft after all. Actually, speaking of creepers, yes, that one for example. Yeah, maybe I better go and make a shield. That way, if I see one of those things in earnest, I will be able to deal with it. And while I am allowing respawns in this little situation here, I am not going to be able to do that for... Well, if I get blown up there, it's going to be very inconvenient to get back down from where my respawn point is. So yes, try to avoid death as much as possible. Now let's see, do I have the bench with me? No, I do not. So we could explore this little place a little bit more. Be nice if I could find a way to get some more water here, because I need lanterns would require a lot more iron. And what other light sources can you waterlog? See, I know you could do it to lanterns. I'm trying to think of others that you can do it with. Let's see. First off, do I have anything that needs to be smelted? No, I do not. What I am going to be needing, though, is... That's copper. Okay, that's it. I am making a... I am making a chest. I was wondering, am I going to make a chest or not? I think the answer is most definitely. So we don't need copper ore at the moment because I still haven't figured out what to do with copper. The saplings, I don't know yet what to do with the saplings. The golden picks, they'll just use those in a desperate situation. I need to get a... let's see, a shield will be wonderful. Right, I don't have a shield. Right, I don't have a shield, so let's go and amend that little problem. One shield. And good. The glow ink, we'll figure out later on something to do with that. We don't need the andesite or the diorite at the moment. Cobbled deep slate. I don't need a stack of that at the moment. I could do it with only one kind. We don't need a cactus. We don't need that green carpet. We don't need that redstone dust. So if I find 2 more gold, I could do something with that. Lapis. I don't know why I'm carrying that around, but I am. Let's get rid of that. I could survive with only one type of log at the moment, so we'll keep hold of that. I don't think I need anything else. Let's see, we got 16 coal, which is nice. And let's get a new pickaxe because the old one is almost all done. Be nice if I could make some lanterns, but unfortunately I need more iron before I can do that. Right? I don't think you could waterlog torches, right? I'm pretty sure you can't. But that's it for this episode, and next time we are going to go back in that aquifer and see what, because I thought I saw an axolotl there, and I think I'll see if I could find it again, or will I find something else? We return here in the world of the MHC.